Hello everybody, welcome back to our HTML and CSS tutorial. In the previous episode, we have discussed how to create a basic HTML and CSS files, and we write some basic HTML and CSS codes in them. And in this episode, we are going to discuss the header tags of HTML. But first, I want to start it by explaining something else. If you realize, for those of you who watched the previous episode, in this episode, I have added a meta tag. And what this meta tag do is that it allows us to use the character set of UTF-8. The acronyms UTF-8 stands for Unicode Transformation Format 8, and the character set of UTF-8 includes all the numbers, the letters, and the symbols that we use in writing today. That is why it's important to include this meta tag in our code. Alright, with that being said, let's go back to our today's topic, HTML header tags. There are 6 header tags in HTML, starting from H1 to H6. Let me show you the differences between them. First, let's start with H1. H1, like this, and let's type this, or let's say this is my H1 tag, like this, and let's go and write H2, and let's type this is my H2 tag, like this. And let's go to H3 and type H3. This is my H3 tag, and then H4, this is my H4 tag, and then H5, this is my H5 tag, and then the final one, which is H6, this is my H6 tag. Alright, let's save it and go and run it into our browser. Let's refresh. Alright, as you can see, there is an obvious difference in the sizes of our headers, starting from H1 to H2. And the thing is that H1 represents the highest level heading in a web page, while H6 represents the lowest level heading in a web page. That is, the importance ranges from H1 to H2, then H3, then H4, H5, and H6. H6 is the lowest level heading in a web page. Okay, let's go back into our code. And since in this episode we are not going to add any stylings to our headers, let me give you a little bonus. Let's see, let's add a marquee tag for our H1, like this, marquee. And for the closing tag, you have to cut the closing tag and put it behind our H1. That is, we are making our H1 tag to be in the middle of our marquee opening tag and closing tag. And for the behavior, let's give it a scroll behavior, like this, scroll. And for the direction, let's give it a left direction, and then you will save it. Let's go back into our browser and see the effect of marquee tag. Alright, as you can see, this is the effect of marquee tag. It will scroll from left to right. This will be the end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode. See you in the next one. If you are new to our channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on notification so that you won't miss out the next episode.